So welcome. Today's video is not going to be an emotional video, hopefully. Today's video is based on choosing a life partner. Should one wait for Mr. and Mrs. Right, or should one settle? So we're going to dive in a bit more and see what's the best method and what should you do, basically. Finding someone who meets most of our criteria can be comforting. And the fear of being alone can sometimes push us to make compromises. So this being said basically means that should we wait and have that person that gives us butterflies, that person that loves you unconditionally, that person that understands you and whom you are and who is not trying to change you to meet their expectations, and finding that someone that you connect with? Should you wait for that to come, or should you kind of in a way lower your standard a bit more and kind of rush into settling in with a person whom possibly you may not have the same connections? It might not be your soulmate, and furthermore you guys will just be bumping head, for example. From my perspective and from experience, I definitely believe that you should not settle. You should not settle. I think you should wait, because my belief is that not everyone in the world will find somebody. So you shouldn't rush into anything, and you should not lower your standard. When I was growing up into adulthood per se, I did lower my standard. And from experience, I believe the experience I had with that person at the time, it was not a good experience because there was no connection whatsoever. And we had two different paths we were going through, and I felt as if I had to compromise what I wanted in order to meet what he wanted. And that being said, it's not how a relationship should go. Both of you should kind of be in the same journey. For example, if I want to go south, you want to go south. Not if I want to go south, you want to go east, for example. So that being said, I don't think one should compromise. But however, I'm not here to tell you what you must do and what you must not do. I'm here to tell you my perspective. Therefore, if you feel like you want to compromise because you've waited such a long time and you're trying to change this person, for example, but that person is not meeting your expectations, but you're still waiting for that settled person you're with currently, I think that's when you need to say goodbye and see you in another life. I am Congolese, and our family don't pressure us to get married, but extended families do tend to tell us, you're getting a certain age, your eggs won't be there forever, and you don't want to be etc etc. So it's like you need to kind of find someone. So extended family tend to pressure us to get married, but they don't understand that we are in a different generation and we want the better for ourselves first before we give it to someone else, or we want to achieve a certain goal before we put ourselves in a situation where it messes up us a bit more and mentally is draining. Having a person that you have waited for, Mr. and Mrs. Right, it's a lifetime fulfillment, is joy, is passion, and is love. And it's also mutual respect. It's that person that understands you and supports your goal, vice versa. And I honestly believe that time, patience, is the key to a successful relationship also. And it's also allowing you as a person to heal. In case you have not healed in your past relationship, you've got that time to kind of heal, find yourself again, do something that you love the most, and that right person will come at the right time. there's that saying that right person, wrong time. I honestly do believe that because I've been through that as well. And um, just wait, just wait. Your one's being created, and once you meet your one, I'm telling you, it's a different experience of passion, a different experience of love, and compromising with that person. So, waiting is the best. While your one should settle, you should also think about the long term consequences, which means you might end up, hating this person or resenting them because they do not tick the boxes. And, you know, this is when things kind of go left and right, and that's not what you want. For example, if you marry this person and this person is not your right person, you just might be bumping heads, and also you just will resent them, and that's not what you want. You want to be with someone that you love being around, if that is making sense. Understanding the patience, it's being perseverance. It's also understanding that this could be your soulmate. This could be a long-term partner. You could die with this partner. Like, this could be the partner that you have been manifesting or you have been dreaming about. So it's very important that when you're choosing a partner, you understand what you both have in common. And if you don't have anything in common, at least 3 out of 5 will do. But it's understanding that, do I really want to die with this person, or do I really want to be in the same place with this person? If you're with the person that you settled with, you'll just hate being in a relationship. You're just basically doing it because either you were pressured to do it, or either you've waited a very long time and you got into a stage where you're like, you know what, I'm going to lower my standard, I'm going to settle with this person because I've waited such a long time and my person's not coming. I am getting a bit older as well. But that being said, age and getting older, people find love, like love. 40-year-olds will find love, and that love will take them until eternity. So I definitely believe that settling should be the last option. And if you feel like you want to settle, by all means, do it. It's at the end of the day, it's your life, and no one can tell you what to do apart from yourself. Because when you're in that journey, no one's there with your journey. It's you and that person. So definitely, consider your options before saying, okay, I'm just gonna settle because people are saying this and etc. For my experience, I've learned to not listen to people when they are talking certain things that it's not kind of positive. It's a negative, because probably in their life they're probably going through a negative stuff, and they're portraying that on you. Because if you go, for example, in that route and things turn out for the worse, you might blame the people that were talking A, B, and C because you chose to follow them. So also influence has a impact in decisions that we make as human beings as well. So it's just being strong-minded and understanding that it's our life, not theirs. Because when we're going through the dark times, they might not be there for you, and they actually might laugh at you because you chose to settle. So just do what is right for you. Just do what makes you happy, not what makes other people happy. It's also important that ultimately, if you wait for Mr. Right, it should be your choice, not of others. It should be something that you want to do, because this decision, it will be your own decision. And does it fill your happiness? Does it fill your bucket? If it does, and you feel like it will do, then yes, make that choice. Wait for the right one. it will happen when it needs to happen. Don't um don't kind of pursue it, as in the sense as don't push it, just allow it to happen when it needs to happen. For the time being, just um do what you do most. Love yourself unconditionally. Work on your career progress. Work on your education. Always educating yourself, because education is always the key. You don't have to be going to uni or college to understand about education. Research certain things if you don't know about. Go out in the world, explore the world, travel if you need to. Travel if you need to. Take off your shoes and walk on the ground in the park. Feel Mother Earth. Just meditate. Understand who you are, and that person will come. That person will come. It's just when you're looking for it, it doesn't come. But when you're not looking for it, it comes, because the universe works differently. You can manifest that person, but that person might not come now. But the universe has heard what you want. So the universe is allowing you to make certain changes and let go of certain habits in order for the universe to send you that Mrs. or Mr. So I definitely believe that working on one's self is important in order for you to be ready mentally, physically, so that when you have Mr. and Mrs. Right, you can feel also their bucket, and you can also be like, you know what, I'm in a mindset where I'm okay. I'm happy to, spread my love to this person and vice versa. So it's always important to understand that, are you ready? Do you want to be in a relationship, or why do you want to be in a relationship? What contributions can you bring? What contributions can they bring? I'm out here thinking about cartoons. What contributions can they bring into the relationship, vice versa? How can you both grow together? How can you both motivate yourselves together? How can you get the drift? So it's like, work on yourself first, and then when you have the person, you can both work together and grow old together as well. Also, in the discussion, I wanted to talk about self-reflection, which I've mentioned prior, into working on yourself. I think you should reflect on yourself, as in, what person or whom are you, and who do you want to be with? I.e., do you want a man? I'm a woman, so the context will be a man. Do you want a man that is already established, or do you want a man whom is starting to be established and you want to help them kind of grow up? So you need to understand, what is it that you want. I always, advise my friends as well, is that, why don't you write 10 things that you want in life? Even if it's a man, just write, for example, if being in a relationship is your top priority, number one, I want a man. Then break it down. What do you want within that man? Like, what do you want that man to have? And how do you go about achieving? Because basically, okay, example, I want a black tall man, 6 foot, etc., or 5 foot, etc. I want him to be well established. I want him to be at university level, or not university level, but just be emotionally available. I want him to understand family values. I want him to be in a mindset where he is able to support me financially, emotionally, physically, and being present with me. Do you understand? So I think you should note down what you want, so that the universe is also seeing it, and they're also understanding, okay, she wants this, or he wants this, so let me, give her or give him what he wants. But however, he or she needs to be patient, if that makes sense. So the key of being in a relationship, I believe, is being patient, because when you're patient, you tolerate the absolute best, not in a negative way, the best, because you have worked on yourself, you have been patient, and that person has come in the right time, and you've learned to go a long time being by yourself. So when that person comes, there's no ill intention, or there's no resentment, there's no baggage that you're carrying from your past, because you've had the time to heal and you've had the time to work on yourself and be the better person that you are now. So people that have settled, it's also worked in their favor, because for example, if there's no connection when you're settling in with this person, you know, sometimes it give them time. It's very important when you're settling that you understand what you've chosen to do, and what are the pros and the cons of settling in with a person. um you know, but I don't do it because people are pushing you to do it. Do it for your own and for your own happiness, because settling is it, you're basically going into the lion's den. That's what I believe. And that's your choice at the end of the day. You know, at the end of the day, it's your relationship, and no one can tell you what to do in your relationship apart from yourself. You can be advised, and it's up to you if you choose to listen to that advice or not, because it's your life. It's your life, and you only live once. And the on the other side, waiting for that Mr. Right, it's amazing. And you know, there's no limit as to how long you should wait, or how long it will take. It's just the timing. When the timing is right, Mr. Right or Mrs. Right will be there. That's it. So just hold on to that. Hold on to it and just wait for that person of yours, because once you find that person, it's lovable, it's beautiful, and it's gorgeous when you find Mr. Right. So yeah. So that's it. This was a very short video. I honestly hope I've given you, you know, insight information in regards to Mr. Right and Mrs. Right and settling in. Ultimately, the choice is yours, and you do what makes you feel good and what makes you feel right. So thank you again for watching. I didn't cry today, thank God. I honestly hope you liked today's video and it was informative. I want all of you guys to have a lovely day. The weather here in England is so miserable. Please, someone pray for us so the weather changes and the sun comes up. Hip hip hooray. Do take care. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. I want to thank you all for the ones that are subscribing currently and the ones that are commenting. Thank you so much. It means so much to me that you're taking an interest in the videos I'm making, because it motivates me more to do more videos. And do take care, and I'll see you again. Bye.